yellow flash of the leaf.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video, and we have a lot to unpack today. So, you already know what it is. Chapter review of The Ruin of Kings. I believe chapters 10 through... Where did I stop there? Where did I stop that? I kept reading a little bit, bro. I did more than 10. Chapter 24. So, chapter 10 to chapter 24. I believe we left off on, I remember the demon name. The demon name is Talon now. So, Talon and Kieran or Kieran is both telling like his side of the story or different point of views of his story or his origin that they feel like where his story should start. Like if they was writing a book, where would they start his story at? And Kieran chose when he was getting sold to the slave auction to the three hooded figures, and Talon chose when he was still, I think 15, living with his adoptive parents, or you know So basically, a lot happened, bro. On both stories, a lot happened. So I'm gonna start with Kieran's stories. His, I guess, a little easier. His a little more straightforward. So Kieran's story, as I told you, he was on the slave trading trip. I mean, ship, the slave trading ship. He was once on before, but as a slave. But now he's like, not a slave, obviously. And so, like I told you, I think it's two hooded figures went with him because one of them went like in the carriage to try to trick um I forgot his name. Vane. I think his name was Vane or Varys. I'm gonna say Vane, the magician, was trying to capture and take Kieran for obviously not good purposes. So basically, now it's two of them. It's a mother. They call her mother, but I think this actual her son though. Everybody calls her mother, but I think this is her actual son. So they cryptic and stuff and all this, and basically, mother put an illusion on them, so they won't look like how they actually look. So the captain and the crewmates and all the people that seen Kieran again, they didn't know that he was him, of course, because he had illusion on. So basically, they on the ship, everything's going well. Then all of a sudden, a kraken is following them. They call it a daughter of a goddess. I don't know which goddess, but they're the daughter of a goddess. I'll guess like C or something like that. So Kraken is following them, trying to kill them, and Mother came to the conclusion that Vane sent them, and he's crazy, bro. Like he's crazy and crazy powerful. She said like there's multiple ships that left that morning on the same time they left, probably like 12. I think it was around that number. And so it's crazy enough to send one Kraken because they like myths, like they're legends. But Vane sent 12 other Krakens because basically he don't know what ship they on. And so like they panicking and they like, oh, what should we do? Should we just destroy? Should we try to kill the Kraken and stuff? And they're worrying, they're panicking. And I believe Mother can kill the Kraken, but there's a witch on board. They call it a weather witch. I guess it helps the pirates or whatever you want to call them navigate through the seas and stuff like that because she can do magic. And she got a way to kill it. She don't know if it worked. But Mother like, nah, 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 don't kill it because Vane don't know which ship we on. But Vane knows that I am powerful and I can kill a Kraken. So if we kill this Kraken, Vane is gonna instantly teleport to us or arrive at our location with like super strong, what's the name? With a lot of strong people and demons and all of this. He like he'll arrive at this location. So we can't kill it. We just gotta escape from it. Because he know that basically the other Kraken is just gonna straight up destroy the 12 other ships. So he know whichever one Kraken dies, like I guess he can feel the magic when it dies. When it dies, he's gonna instantly go to the location and have an army with him and take our main character Kieran back. So basically, they go through a different route, a really dangerous route that can't be traveled. I think it's towards the north or whatever it's called. And so like it had like tornadoes and stuff like that, and it's dangerous. And they basically trying to escape. So they got a kraken on their back that they can't destroy, and these treacherous waters they got to traverse. They got like hella spikes, and like if anybody fall in the water, they'll drown instantly. So it's difficult. So eventually they make it to the North Player. They just get in there. Of course, the Kraken start attacking because it gain on them and catch up to them. The Kraken start attacking them. Then eventually, they about to escape for the Kraken, and in the distance, Kieran sees a what's the name? Kieran sees a like an island. He think, and they said it's like old man. Like they was being a real descriptive with it. Like the witch and the mother that knew this area, they didn't really tell him like what was over here was actual person, the islands, whatever. If they felt like they was saying like a figurative speech, they call it like the rocks. I think the fang, and whenever you first come in like the crazy area, I think they call it like the mouth or the throat or something like that. Pause. Um. So coming to find out, old man is a giant dragon. And Karen like, oh Lord, we about to die. Cause they woke up the dragon cause the Kraken and making all that noise. And mother's son is like, bro, you gotta sing to him. And Karen like, what? Sing to him, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Sing? He like, that's the only way, bro. Sing. He did that, we could body all of us, bro. We can't do nothing about it. So basically, he starts singing, and while the Kraken trying to tear up their ship and the tentacles on the ship, trying to destroy them. And basically, it works. Old man wakes up the dragon. Uh, of course, everything's going fine until that um mother son like has to like tackle Kieran out the way because like a piece of the ship about to fall on him. So of course he can't sing with the air knocked out of him. So then old man the dragon get mad and he instantly pick up the Kraken because the dragon is like way bigger than the Kraken. Like in comparison, the Kraken is just a little midget, tiny, a speck of dust. So he pick up the Kraken in his claw, throw it in the air, burn it in the air, then go up and down in one like fluid motion. That easy. So they're like, oh, we about to die, we about to die. Then all of a sudden, the dragon start talking. He like, I think he said, I don't know, remember this word for word, don't quote me, but he was like, give me the boar or give me him and I will like protect your ship. And mother start talking, she like, no, you can't have him, he's mine, I taking an interest in him. And the dragon's like, I won't hurt him, I won't. Then mother like, nah man, you can't have him, you can't have him. Then I forgot what happened to interrupt that conversation, but something happened to interrupt that conversation. I forgot what it was though. Um, something interrupted that conversation. Oh, you know how I said the Kraken was on like the boat, right, trying to attack him. It was, of course, tearing it up. It's a big old Kraken still compared to the ship. It's about to tear up the ship. So it messed up the hull, messed up the side, everything. So the ship is slowly but surely drowning. Not slowly, but it's drowning. I mean, not drowning. It's sinking. The ship is sinking. So eventually, the the ship sinks too fast. You know, before Mother and the Dragon can continue the conversation. Then, like, of course, Kieran get knocked out and stuff, and he's like half asleep, half awake, and he feel like he's in like the claw of a dragon. Like he see like a big dragon in front of him. It's like black, but it looked different from old man, and it's weird because the dragon has the same eyes as Mother have in her human form. So then he get carried away to the island, of course. Then he fall asleep. So Kieran is thinking that Mother can't be a dragon because the dragon called her Mother too. But her son was like everybody's call her Mother. But we thinking it, Kieran thinking like, nah, man, the dragon just don't call anybody Mother. So basically, we come to the conclusion that Mother may be a dragon because we know that she's a powerful witch or something. So I guess it's possible she is a dragon. She got to be something real powerful. If she knew she could easily body a Kraken and handle with Vayne, when they said the strongest magician or a wizard on the planet. So basically, after that, let me recall quickly. Kieran have what he believes to be a dream, I guess, but he said it felt kind of too real to be a dream, so he didn't really know at the time. So basically, Um, he woke up on this island and stuff, and it's a weird island, and he found some clothes. He put the clothes on, blah blah blah. Fast forward, he finds like a little girl. Said the girl look about like 6, 7, 5 years old. He's talking to her, and she's just playing in the water and stuff. And basically, kind of find out. I don't know if I told you. I'm probably skipped over this, but like, of course, in that world they have different gods and goddesses. I guess I don't know how many of them like actual real, because of course a lot of people in that world they have a religion about a different one, but I don't know how much of them are real. But it seems like there's a plethora, quite a few of them real. So um the two of the figures that he's with, like the mother and the son, they like worship the goddess of death. Kieran, his goddess is the goddess of luck. So basically, he thought the whole time he was down on his luck because he became a slave and all this, blah blah blah. But he had a conversation with his goddess, and she was telling him like, bro, like you're not unlucky. You just like, had a bad thing happen to you because he's mad that he's a slave and a piece of his soul got spit away and people can control him now. And she like basically telling him like, bro, like you just started to have a negative outlook on life. And she was like explaining to him like telling him like that is way other people that's way worse than you that can't do nothing. And she was like, even though your soul control, you have a freedom of choice. You have a freedom of not listening to a request your master sends you and basically killing yourself for not listening. And she was like, even though it's a limited choice, you still got a choice, and you just had like a negative outlook on life, you know. So basically, he's just trying to change his outlook on life. Well, she telling him to change the outlook on life, and she let him know like there's a war going on or been going on for a while. It's a war between the demons and the humans and gods, I'm guessing. And then basically, Kieran is like her champion or the goddess of luck. She betting on him. Kieran is her lucky ace or wild card. You know, her ace in the hole, her wild card. So basically, she explaining all that, letting him know all the meat and potatoes, the juicy stuff. And like I was saying, to basically tell him to change his attitude, bro. Like tell him like stop being so negative and stuff like that. And basically that's the end of the dream. Bam, that's over. Bada bing, bada boom. That's where I left off. Oh, yeah, sorry. Last few chapters. My bad. Um, of the Kieran side of the story. He actually woke up and basically he tried to explore the island. He explored a little bit and found like this I don't know what it's like, underground cave or underground sanctuary. And basically it was like he found statues and stuff, and he found a statue of this goddess way in the middle and the deep in the cave, and it was the goddess of death. And he seen like 200, 300 people in this big old empty cavern space, and they was like they looked like they was praying to doing something, and basically a ritual was going on, and mother and the son was in the middle of it, and they was doing this ritual, and basically, uh, it just seemed like that they worshiping something, and Kieran couldn't really understand the ritual because they was saying stuff in a different language, and it looked like they was talking in snake because some of the statues appeared to be a snake, and like they doing this ritual, and the son takes like a dagger that he like cut with his hand. I think he trying to stab himself with it because he was like he almost died once, and I think he talking about Kieran because he was like he almost died once. I can't let it happen again. So it seemed like he stabbed himself with the knife, and Kieran yells out no because he's hiding. Of course, he snuck in a cave. He yells out no, and everybody turn their head towards him, and then some of their hoods fall off to reveal that there's like snake men. And so he spooked out, don't know what's going on, just runs away. So we don't know what's going on with the whole ritual business or if the son actually killed himself. I don't think he killed himself, but Kieran said he stabbed himself in the heart. But I think he's probably just part of the ritual. I felt like he go get some powers or something or some bullcorn. So now on to the juicy part. This is gonna be the longer part. Was Talon's side of the story. So last we left off was okay. He was working in a brothel. I know I'm butchering that, bro. I don't know how to say it though. A brothel. I don't say the actual term because it's probably heaven on him, but it's not a strip club, but like uh the strip club for like way back then, way, and like you know how books like that be talking about basically like that. Well, certain women work certain jobs and provide certain services. That's all I'm gonna say. But Karen was there as a singer, but that's besides the point. So basically, I already said that new girl was trying to get with him, telling him that he looked like royalty a little bit and stuff like that. She trying to get with him. It's just like little small things here and there. I believe I already told you Karen survived the demon attack, but if I didn't, I'm gonna tell you, okay, Karen survived a demon attack. The demon was trying to, we don't know what the demon was trying to do with Karen. So basically, he was kind of speaking in riddles, and he basically not brainwashed Karen, but he put these like crazy lucid dreams or vivid dreams or vivid um visions in his mind, and basically there were of like Kieran doing these evil deeds to all the people he loved, like killing them, torturing them, and he was enjoying it. Or in the dream, in the vision. So basically the demon tried to kill him. Kieran stabbed him in the eye and helped out, and of course the guards come and people come. And one of like the generals or whatever invite Kieran over for dinner. So basically fast forward a little bit, his dad and his adoptive mom, she is like the place he works at owner. She's the brothel owner. I'm really butchering that so bad, bro. But she's the owner, and basically they're like, nah, you can't go. They disagree. Well, the dad is showing disinterest already. He like, no, you ain't going. Nope, 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 nope. And the mom's like, oh no, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. He might could go, but let's relax. Just how about you eat, relax, shower, and she basically tell the new girl, her name started M. I'm gonna call her M or Mo. I know it's Mo. She basically tell Mo to help him shower and stuff, but he like, nah, I don't need it. But she still come with him. So basically, the adopted mom come back. She got like a tray with food and stuff, and water and wine. And basically, she give it to him while he drying up or whatever, or already dried off. Shower, he eating it and stuff and drinking wine. All of a sudden, he passed out like in the bathtub, like he passed out. And then Mo is like, "What the heck? What's happening?" And the the bar owner is like, yeah, I basically, made him pass out. He's need to relax. It's only go, have him pass out for like a few hours, like 8 hours. And she basically told Mo to like, of course she put him in the bed, to lay him down in the bed while he was knocked out. And she told Mo to climb in his bed, and be like semi naked. So when he wake up, he just think like some things happen, and he better just go relax, and hopefully he go forget about going to the general house for dinner entirely. So the mom was secretly against it, but she didn't let him know. So she basically tricked him. Then she leaves the mom, and then come to find out Kieran was faking. He woke up and was like, "Is she gone?" So he switched the wine cups because he knew that how his mom acts and what kind of drink she makes, because she be drugging some customers like that too. Um, to make them forget stuff or whatever, or make them feel like they did something they shouldn't have, but actually they didn't. They just got drugged. So basically, yeah, that happened. He tricked his mom, so he snuck out. Oh, my bad. I almost missed an important part. So basically, his mom told him, my bad, man. It's just a lot to unpack. So his mom was telling like his story how she found him to Mo. So she was basically saying she found him during like a time where like the king was getting picked. Basically, the kings in that land, they're immortal. Like the crown they wear immortal. So as soon as they put on a crown, they can't die from like any regular means. The only way they could die is by being murdered. So basically, when when the kings die, it's gonna be like this big light that happens in like this coliseum, and to let everybody know like the king died and it's time to get picked another one. And the way that kings get chosen is basically like a death match free for all between like anybody. Like it could be peasants, it could be the magicians, it could be regular people, it could be rich people, poor people, janitors, like women. I know I'm about, I don't think it's women, but men. It's basically anybody. Like, anybody on the class system, like it don't matter what you is, what's your job, what's your occupation, if you're super weak, if you're super strong. But it's like a big old death match in this coliseum, and everybody watch. And basically, she supposedly said that she seen his mom getting like killed by like just like a random person in the crowd, cause like that city is real grimy and down low, and a lot of killers and thieves, and basically his mom was getting killed, and nobody didn't care to help her, cause that's how the city is. Nobody was trying to help her out, so she was getting killed, and basically she said she couldn't get there on time to save her, but she got there on time to save him, and he looked like he was just born that day, and so she usually don't do a lot of good deeds, cause she really only just have her own entrance, in heart, or she just, that money got her. But she was like, she's gonna let this one good deed be the only good deed of her life. So she basically saved him. That was the end of the story. Go back to the present. We was talking about that first. Karen escapes to go meet with the general, and then he comes to find out. Uh, he comes to find out that he best go to the general house because the general invited him to dinner not only because he did a good service by helping him kill the demon, but because the general wanted to give during the scuffle with the demon, his dad harp got broken, so he was like, I'll give you a new harp, come over. So basically he came over, blah blah blah, he chilling, this and that. He meet a girl, it's like a small talk. I don't know if she'll be important later, maybe on, so I'll tell y'all. He meet like a girl, she kinda cool, she like a tomboy, whatever, blah blah. They hit it off, but of course he can't talk to her because she's general daughter. He'll get hanged because he's just like a poor thief. So basically, fast forward past that, the general finally come out and invite him to dinner, to eat or whatever, or to talk. And then Kieran walks in the room, he sees somebody else. And Kieran calls him pretty boy. I don't know if I told y'all, but you remember back when Kieran was stealing out of the a rich person house, and the person that was gone for 2 weeks in his mansion, but he went inside and he seen people getting tortured, right? So Pretty Boy was one of the people that was torturing the people. He was the torturer. I don't know if that's word it sounds correct, but he was a torturer. And basically, Pretty Boy don't know Kieran was there though, but he may know, but he didn't see Kieran though. So Kieran is freaking out. He like, bro, he was there. Oh my gosh, he a killer. And Kieran is starting to connect the dots, and he think that Pretty Boy sent the demon after him. So he just like, oh man, like he just scared, like he ready to go. He like, yeah man, I gotta go. He basically trying to escape and back out and try to subtly leave, like and he just trying to tell the general, yeah man, I gotta go, I gotta do the general. Like, nah man, stay, stay, stay. So all three would chop it up, small talk, and eventually Karen gets lucky, and what's the name? Karen gets lucky, and the general like, all right, come on, just pick your heart. Basically, he picked the harp. The general asked him to play, and then he basically let him leave after that. And then Pretty Boy tried to be slick after that and tried to leave immediately. And the general like, nah, you go stay and have dinner with me. So bam, that happened. Kid runs back. No, he gets scared. Oh, I almost forgot an obvious thing or a important detail. He gets scared because now he trying to connect the dots. He like, Pretty Boy sent the demon. He trying to kill me, and so he may know that who house I was trying to steal in and who I'm connected to and my family where I live at. So he basically go check on the broker. Remember I told you the broker that he sell his stuff from that he steal. He go over there and he find that dude dead. His throat is slit. He's bodied. And he like, oh man, oh no. So he gets scared. He run back home, and he get home, tell his mom, "Hey man, we gotta go, we gotta run. These people from this house, you know, cause you remember like in Game of Thrones, that's what they call like noble, families. They call like House of Lannister, House of whatever. So he like, I think that name like House of Demon. He was like House of Demon. Somebody from House of Demon is here. I feel like he has a demon and he trying to kill me. We gotta go. We gotta go. And mother like, all right, bet. I'll tell this person. I'll tell him, emergency. I'll tell your dad so he can leave and go to the end and be far. So basically, Karen go in this other room to get some things, and then I think he found either he found dead bodies or yeah, he actually found dead bodies. He like, oh no, they already here. They already hit assassin. So he basically run to his dad room, whatever. He go to his dad room. He see his dad dead on the bed, throat slit, bodied. And he see Mo dead, throat slit, bodied. Then like six, they're not the assassins. They look different, but like 6 to 8 guards come in, not guards, but people with weapons. They look like mercenaries, some trying to kill Kieran. Kieran basically bodied them all with a crossbar. Bada bam, bada boom, bodied him with a crossbow. He get done with that. he think that he like, oh man. But then all of a sudden, you remember Talon, right? I'll say in the present time, let's not forget Talon and Kieran is narrating over his past right now. So right now, to remind you, Kieran is in jail currently with Talon. I'm pretty sure it's like years later from what's getting talked about right now, but they're in jail right now. So basically, back to the story. Talon shows up for the first time in front of Kieran, and she's like, "Yeah, I can't kill you and stuff and this like that." And basically, I don't know if I told you, but Talon is a mimic, so she can mimic other people and she can read their thoughts. I told you she could read their thoughts, but I didn't know what she was. She wasn't a demon; she's a mimic, so she can read people's thoughts and she can, of course, mimic other people, their forms and stuff like that. So she was pretending to be Mother. Mother's actually somewhere like still just mind her own business. She don't know what's going on, and Talon set up Kieran whatever to get him killed by the assassins and stuff. Because the assassins tried to kill him and stuff like that. And then Talon basically like they have like cool banter, funny banter, like I'm about to kill you, and Talon and Kieran like no, Candace wait, can we talk about this over dinner and stuff like that? Trying to be a smooth guy, trying to talk his way out of it. Um, Talon not going for it, and it basically ended with Talon, threatening to kill him and kill his family and stuff later, and let his mom and dad watch. No, no, actually, Talon's starting to connect the dots, cause she know I think who Kieran really is and who his mother really is, or not his mother, his adopted mother, the lady that run the inn or whatever, Bathra is, and she like, wait, you is him? Wait, so she came and delivered you here? What? And like he's confused. He like, what are you talking about? And he was like, nah, I think Talon tells him like, oh, so she found you at this park. She brought you in. And Ken like, no, she didn't find me at the park. She found me at the Coliseum. And she like, nah, fam, she lying to you. I was there, bro. And so Kieran already like, oh my gosh, like his mom was lying, but he don't got time to think about that. Cause the assassin's about to kill him. And Talon's about to kill him. But then she was like, "Oh, you remember his chain he got on? It's called I think something shackles. That's one of the names for it." She was like, "Oh no, I can't kill nobody with the shackles on, cause something really bad will happen to you. You need to go die." Cause in that world, I think they have reincarnation. I think if you kill somebody with the shackles on, the necklace, then you probably not gonna get reincarnated. So she like, "Nah, I'm not gonna kill you." But all of a sudden, one of the assassins that Karen bodied early in the back room, right? Still alive, and so he basically about to kill Kieran and tell her like, no, don't kill him, because some bad guy happened. Then bam, it ended off on the cliffhanger. So basically, Kieran point of view, a lot of doodoo hit the fan. Basically, a lot of things popping off. Um, he's figuring out where he's really from, his real origin, slowly but surely. This our first time seeing Talon, so we're finding more about him, and I think he's from like a famous or noble house, maybe or something like that. And maybe his mom is gonna tell him, his dad is gonna tell him, cause they seem like they be keeping secrets the whole time. So I think they maybe was like, they was maybe like the maids. I don't think they his actual parents, of course. They maybe was like maids or something of the actual like king or the actual like his actual father and mom, and they probably like escaped with him so he could be safe, type stuff like that. So Doodoo hitting the fan with that. We gonna figure out a lot in the upcoming chapters. Maybe who he really is, where he really from, what happened in his origin, like how he came to be in that brothel. What happened to his real parents? Did they die? Who were they? How famous was they? And obviously we know Talon don't kill him, but he obviously get captured. So we gotta figure that out. So it's just like a whole bunch of stuff, It's just uh we gotta figure out, and like basically it's getting real good. I like it's getting real good, and like I said, I like how they both narrating like you know his story like that. They flip flopping every chapter, telling his story from different point of views and how they feel like what went on. So basically, that's an overview of Kieran's side. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on. The end is in danger. His family is in danger. He's in danger. We know that Damon most likely sent the demon, and he's trying to kill him, but Kieran doesn't know why. So, bada bam, bada boom. Now, the overview for the other story, they escaped the Kraken so far. They made it to the north. We found the dragon. That was awesome. Mother may be a super strong dragon, super old dragon. That's gonna be awesome. And Kieran had a heart to heart with his goddess. She was basically telling him like she's the luck goddess, but she's basically saying like everybody has misfortune in their life. Nobody is just super lucky. And she was basically like comparing him to a hero. She was like a hero, not a hero without stuff bad happening to them, or they just a spoiled brat. That is. So she's basically telling him like stop complaining, stop nagging, because there's people worse than you, and you'll be all right. Like you have luck and misfortune, but you still have luck. Cause she was basically saying like him becoming a slave inadvertently saved him because he was gonna die. Which I think they mean by that Bane was going to kill him and find him if he wasn't a slave because he would just easily body him. He was just a free man, like without no repercussions. Nobody would have stopped him. He the strongest mage in the world. But now, since he's a slave, he got saved with them now getting protected. So bada bing, bada boom, they escaped. He on a new island. He seen a court stuff happening. They having whatever is going on. They having a demonstration or a ritual going on and he ran away and he's confused. So, like I said, a lot of good things happen. And I think from both sides of the story, we're gonna figure out a lot more of the plot driven stuff, like the background, what's going on, and why it's going on. Like I said, we already figured out a little bit. His goddess told him there's a war going on, the demons and stuff like that, and it's about to clash again. So that's pretty much it. This video may be a little more lengthier because a lot more to unpack, and I read probably like 14 chapters this time. But like I said, stay tuned. The next video will probably be fire. A lot of stuff will probably happen, most likely. Getting real interesting. We are entering the meat and potatoes, and I feel like we're leaving the introduction now. Like we're going into more, like I said, the meat and potatoes of the story. But if you made it this far to the video, go ahead, drop a like if you haven't yet, and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you gents and ladies later. Peace.